Hello students, today we are going to learn about multicultural education, dimensions of multicultural education and implications of multicultural education in Indian context. Our country, India, is having diverse cultures. We have different individuals and we need to value each other regardless of our skin, intellect, talents and years. Multiculturalism is nothing but preservation of different cultures or cultural identities within a unified society as in a state or nation. What is multicultural education? There are different definitions given. Now, the first definition by Banks. He defines multicultural education as a field of study and an emerging discipline whose major aim is to create educational opportunities for diverse racial, ethnic, social class, and culture. The primary goal of multicultural education is to transform the school so that male and female students, exceptional students, and the students from diverse cultural social class, racial and ethnic group experience an equal opportunity to learn. Now we know that there is diversity of learners and therefore there is a need of multicultural education. So the major goal of multicultural education is to transform the school so that male and female students, exceptional learners, as well as students coming from different diverse cultural, social class, racial and ethnic group will receive an equal opportunity to learn in the school. Multicultural education is a progressive approach for transforming education and addressing current shortcomings, failings, and discriminatory practices in education, teaching students to value the beliefs and practices of various cultural and ethnic groups. What does multicultural education mean? There are some more concepts which need to be discussed. Now, it refers to any form of education or teaching that incorporates the histories, texts, values, beliefs, and perspectives of people from different cultural background. As we come from different cultural background, therefore, we believe in different type of text. We have a different value system, we have different belief system, and we have different perspective at the classroom level. That is, for example, we as teachers may modify or incorporate lessons so that these reflect the cultural diversity of the students in a particular class. Now when we think of the term culture, it is in the broadest possible sense. This includes race, ethnicity, nationality, language, religion, class, gender, sexual orientation, and exceptionality. Now, this multicultural education is based on the principle of educational equity. That is, we believe in equality. We believe in equity, that is, for all, regardless of culture, from whichever culture a person comes in. And it strives to remove the barriers to educational opportunities and success for students from different cultural backgrounds. Now, there are certain goals of multicultural education. Let us see what are those. The first goal of multicultural education is to develop and foster a democratic and just society where all groups experience cultural democracy and empowerment. There are some more goals of multicultural education as it aims to improve academic achievement of all the students, irrespective of their caste, religion, or any kind of diversity. It also helps the students to develop the knowledge, attitude, and skills needed to function within their own and other microcultures and within global community. It also provides opportunities to gain cultural competency. There are some more goals of multicultural education, like creating a safe, accepting, and successful learning environment for all. It also has the goal of increasing awareness of the global issues, and with this, it also strengthens cultural consciousness. It also strengthens intercultural awareness. It also tries to teach the students that there are multiple historical perspectives, and multicultural education also encourages critical thinking amongst the students. It also aims at preventing prejudice and discrimination. The goal of multicultural education is to help the students to understand and appreciate cultural differences and similarities, and to recognize the activities of diverse ethnic, racial, and socio-economic groups. It is a practice that hopes to transform the ways in which students are instructed by giving equal attention to the contribution of all the groups in the society. Also, there is a special focus on the minority groups that have been underrepresented in the past. Now, we are going to discuss about what is the need and importance of multicultural education. The first point over here is to help the emancipation of the downtrodden, the upliftment of the downtrodden, and also to accelerate the social change. The need and importance of multicultural education is also for empathizing the people of diverse cultures and to develop cultural competence and appreciate global culture. One of the pioneers of multicultural education was James Bank, who believed all aspects of education need to be transformed in order to create a multicultural environment. Now, what are the different aspects given by pioneer James Bank? Now, these aspects include the teaching methods, the instructional materials, the teacher's attitude, as well as the way the performance of the students is assessed. James Bank here described five areas of multicultural education in which teachers and researchers are involved. The different dimensions of multicultural education are content integration, the knowledge construction process, prejudice reduction, and equity pedagogy, and empowering school culture and social structure. Content integration, we will see all these points in detail. There is a diagrammatic presentation of the different dimensions as given by James Bank. Now, let us see all these points in detail. The first point is content integration, where that is the concepts, values, and materials from a variety of cultures are included in the teaching. That is, the teachers are the role models. They are pivotal in bringing change in the teaching learning process. That is, they try to incorporate different type of concepts, values, and materials from variety of cultures in their teaching learning process. The second particular point, second particular aspect is knowledge construction. This belief asserts that all knowledge is created in the minds of human beings and can therefore be challenged or it can be tested. A critical part of multicultural education is the idea that knowledge is a human construct. It challenges teachers to alter their own perceptions of the world before they can teach multiculturally. Equity pedagogy. Teachers must modify their methods of instruction by allowing for students cultural differences before they can encourage academic achievement. So, here the main emphasis is on modification on the methods of instructions. The fourth aspect is prejudice reduction. Now, here the teachers must work to shift students' prejudices or the bias regarding race and ethnicity. It also may encompass teaching the tolerance of various religions, sexual preferences, and disabilities. The last aspect is empowering schools' culture. The schools must identify those aspects of education that hinder learning and then empower families and students from all backgrounds so that full development of the students is achieved. Now, let us look upon what are the benefits of multicultural education. Now, the first point over here is that when we think of multicultural education, when we practice multicultural education, it boosts the students' self esteem because here we try to have equity pedagogy. Therefore, every student is respected over here. The second point over, that is broadens the cultural perspective of the students come to know about different cultures, different religions, and therefore it broadens their cultural perspective. Reduces stereotypes. We have a specific type of thinking style, or we try to think in a particular manner. So this particular benefit, that is reduces multicultural education, it reduces stereotypes. It also tries to provide equal educational opportunities to all. Now, how, as a teacher, are we going to promote multiculturalism in the classroom? We, as teachers, play a very important role in promoting multiculturalism in the classroom. Now, these are the different ways, that is, through our curriculum, that is nothing but the different subjects which we teach. It can be science, it can be geography, history, languages, and so on. So, through the different chapters in our different subjects and all, we can promote multiculturalism. Multiculturalism can be promoted by teachers through different type of co-curricular activities. When teachers arrange different type of co-curricular activities and the students coming from different cultures, different ethnic race background and all, they participate over there, it is going to promote multiculturalism. Role of school ethos, the environment in the school where we respect the different cultures. There it tries to give a respect to every student, and therefore the role of the school ethos, the atmosphere of the school, plays a very important role in promoting multiculturalism. Role of the teacher, that is, the teacher should not be biased. The teacher needs to respect every culture. She needs to promote the value of equality amongst the students, and the role of the teacher is very crucial in promoting multiculturalism. Use of inclusive classroom, that is, we have diversity in our classroom. Children from different race, ethnicity, ethnic background, different religion are a part of our particular classroom, and therefore these all are a part of inclusive classroom. And we need to have curriculum which has all the broad aspect. It tries to address to all the cultures, and this is nothing but use of inclusive classroom. We also need to involve parents in efforts towards positive multiculturalism. That is, as parents, we also need to make them aware of what are the different types of cultures. We need to invite them for the different type of co-curricular activities, and therefore their involvement in efforts towards positive multiculturalism is a must. Now, there can be certain strategies which can be adopted by the teachers, which will help us in promoting multiculturalism in the classroom. Now, let us see what are those. Develop ethnic and cultural literacy. That is, we have different subjects where we can include different chapters which will help us to learn about different cultures, ethnicity, and that is nothing but cultural literacy, knowledge, awareness about different cultures which are prevailing in our country. Attitudes and value clarification. A teacher should help the students to have a positive attitude, positive, you can say, outlook towards different cultures. And we, every particular, you can say, the ethnicity, every particular group of people have their own value system, so we need to have a positive attitude towards them. Also develop multicultural social competence, that is, those particular type of skills which will help us to live peacefully in the society. So develop multicultural social competence and promote educational equity, that is, in our classroom we should try to respect all the cultures and nobody should be felt as to left out. Now, it is to end with, that is, multiculturalism, it begins with you. And we as teachers need to make a greater impact on the lives of the students. These are some list of points which will help you to rate out, that is what is your multicultural competence. This list will help you to rate as whether you are a multicultural teacher. So this is nothing but multicultural education, multiculturalism in the classroom, and we have learnt about it. Thank you very much, students.